Hello. How are we all? Where? Where? Okay. Dashboard. Video producer. It is that time again to go through the clips. It feels like there's not a lot of clips for January, so Carls has suggested we combine January and December together, which is not a bad idea, I feel. Bleh. I had crumpets for breakfast, they were delicious. Crumpets and jam. Blah. Hello, Voz. Thank you for the flowers. I hope you're doing okay. I hear that you are a little under the weather. Hope you recover soon. Normally I go back and work forward, but this time I might start here and work back. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. I'm doing well. I managed to get myself up at a semi-decent time and have a shower and have breakfast, so I feel good in that regard. Self-care. Where? Well, because I showered and washed my hair is like extra fluffy right now. Like, poofs out. Needs to be calmed down a bit. Good morning, Core. Suppose you need to go over there. Core has to be different, don't they? You have to be different. What? Thank you for the hugs, Foz. What did I do? You're not a Pokemon. You're not a Pokemon. You have to be different, don't you? You're not a Pokemon. Right. You know what? I didn't register during Bravely Default that we weren't using the new overlay. Because I'm kind of not used to it still. Oops. Oh wait, that's not this week. That's not this week's, is it? No, that's not even this week's. Did we use the new overlay yesterday? No, we didn't. Oh, the cloud trim, but no, we didn't. And this is why I made the overlay, because I'm covering half the stuff, and that's why we made an overlay / background, because I'm covering half of the menu options. I need to remember to change that next Sunday. Stop saying you mean. It's great. It's a parasite. Yeah, it's a head crab. I kept saying it's a head crab. I wonder if that's what this mystery one is. Brother, I know why I don't like Paris. I already knew why you don't like Paris, because it's also why I don't like Paris. Look, anything parasitic in nature is automatically kind of gross. It's bad, man, it's bad. My controller said no. My controller was literally like, no, you don't get to do this. Someone clip that. So it's like the overlay isn't the thing that matters to us and who's behind the avatar does. Oh, stop. This is really annoying. I think my neighbour's doing like car work or something, you know. I mean, it's the middle of the day on a Monday, most people are at work. When else is he supposed to, you know, do it? You know, but it's irritating for me because I work from home, and so all I can hear is just mechanical noises. Oh, this whole annoying process as well. Spoilers, darling. Okay, we need to make a new file. I'm gonna need... I haven't done it yet because I'm still doing the, obviously, the Game of the Year video. And I'll need the clips for it, but eventually, once that is done, I need to just, like, compress all of these down into a zip and maybe, like, upload them onto a Google Drive or a spare hard drive, which I think I still have. I think I still have a spare external hard drive, just to free up some computer space, because now I have to do an entire year's worth. Who's disturbing the peaceful area, the area in the town you live? I mean... People are allowed to do stuff at their house, you know? Like, you can't tell people... That's what I'm saying, you can't tell people off for working on their car at their house. They're well within their right to do that. Much like if it's, you know, if it's the middle of summer and it's a clear sunny day and I decide, oh, I'm going to power wash my patio because it needs cleaning, I'm sure the other neighbours would probably find that annoying, of like, it's a nice sunny day and it's really noisy because somebody's cleaning their drive. It's like, you just have to deal with it. There's no rules against it. This is in America, we don't have HOAs. So we just have to deal with it. I'm gonna actually rename that entire folder into 2024's highlights and then just make it a completely new. I don't know who you are, you're an influencer. No, I'm not. Don't pretend. Highlights 2025. Zero One, Beastie Ball, Controller DC.
Stop saying you mean. It's a parasite.
You say that.
A chest.
Trust. Hello?
This is the same clip twice. Which one is a better cut? Is the question. Which one's a better cut for editing? Potentially this one because it's longer. So it gives me more room either side. A chest.
Trust. Hello? Could be a spider.
Someone clip that, please. Just the I don't trust. Maybe.
Ah!
Download. Having to rename all of these all the time is a problem. Bravely Default. Mimic. So for editing purposes, this one was better, but for clip purposes, the other one is better. Because it's more concise. So now I have the file for that, I am going to delete that. Because it's good to keep this tidy and not have duplicates.
You gotta look at these things, Blue. This is the fun part. This is the menus are the fun part of the game.
We're so different.
The menus are the fun part of the game.
Oh god, let me get out these fucking menus.
Menus? Can you put it in an Excel sheet, please? Let me export this to my ass. Let's go and fight some more bugs.
Go save. That's going to be a great one out of context. Just let me export this to my ass. Download. 03, Bravely Default, Excel, Sheets. There. So far away.
Go on, roll a one.
Rosa! Someone clip that.
It's almost like I knew. You needed coins, right?
Luna's was great. Looking forward to playing that again. For Luna's roll one.
With no.
Probably not.
Why? With no.
Probably not.
Why?
It's gonna be a great game on release, it sure is. Can't wait to see, like, the other mini-games and things. We will play Monster Hunter. I should stop that there. We're gonna be playing Monster Hunter this month. Are you guys ready for me to become a Monster Hunter streamer? If anybody wants to commission me, get it out of the way now. Either both the first week or the first and the second week of March, we Monster Hunter streamer. Monster Hunter all week, yeah. This week I'll be able to be in the event. Nice! Nice. I'm once again wondering, like, can I get my avatar done? And the answer is, maybe. Half the shit we talk about is Monster Hunter related already, so yeah. Yeah. It's because we like it a lot. It's the current hyper-focus. This is the thing of, like, we're gearing up to play nothing but Monster Hunter for 2 weeks, which means I'm also gearing up to get really burnt out on it, frankly. I'm getting really ready to do, like, what you guys did with Final Fantasy and just be like, right, I'm playing nothing but Monster Hunter for 2 weeks straight, and now I never want to see this game again. Did you know that if you evolve Eevee with an 80s stone, you get a Take Me On? Ow! It means I win! That means I win! That's a good one. I'm going to actually post that to stories. Not something I do very often, so while I remember to do it, I will. Did you know that if you evolve Eevee with an 80 stone, you get a Take Me On? It means I win. That means I win. Except sound like some people I'm still playing. No, I'm not salty. I was abandoned. Shut up. That's why. Nod sagely. Guild Wars. I might play Guild Wars this week. Because of the Lunar New Year. Yeah, I should do the event. Yeah, same. Because basically I want the dragon helmet. We missed it. We both missed it last year. So I want to see if I can get it. So, a surprise Guild Wars stream maybe this week. I'm trying to cry out the current event in MS? I don't know what abbreviation. Oh, No Man's Sky, right. Because I don't know what abbreviation that is. Right. I'm just trying to see on the Guild Wars wiki, like, Trying to see where if the thing is actually available this year. You know what? I feel like the Lunar New Year is the event in Guild Wars that I've done the least. I don't really remember actively doing it very much. So I guess right after December, after doing the Christmas event, is when I am least likely to play Guild Wars, because I don't really have a lot of memory of ever really doing this event. They added fishing into the game, so I'm trying to bait a few people into playing someday. It's very funny to me that it's becoming a bit that PK will play any game if it has fishing in it. How do you get it? Oh, you get it from the... You get it from a New Year's vendor using an Essence of Luck. 8 Essence of Luck and 8 gold, so it's not cheap. Because Essence of Luck is a big one. Because I think it says that it was for an achievement last year, but because last year was the year of the dragon and this year is the year of the snake, I don't think the achievement is available anymore, so you have to buy it. With an Essence of Luck. Like, Jesus. With 8 Essences of Luck. And Essences of Luck are the big ones? Jesus. Halloween event seems to be the event. It is, isn't it? Halloween has always been the one. It's always been the one. Though, to be fair, we've said in the past that Guild Wars just wins for its seasonal holidays. Guild Wars just wins.
That's what he's there.
Can I get a couple
Oh my
of
god,
tails?
3 of you clipped this.
Oh yeah, pretty please with sexy sprinkles on top. Level bell.
I think it's your turn because I've done this a couple of times, actually.
What am I supposed to do?
It says right there.
Oh, can I get a couple?
I've done this a few times now, it's your turn. Oh no. Brace yourself. Clip! Nice, Tangy. Download that one. These ones I'm guessing are slightly smaller. I've done this a few times now, it's your turn. Oh no. Brace yourself. I've done this a few times now, it's your turn. These are almost exactly the same. Oh no. Brace yourself. Clip! We're gonna delete that one. And we're gonna delete that one. So we just have one left. Clipped but audio covered. What was this one? Call communicating via subs again.
It's like most of the game for you to communicate.
God fucking damn it. Damn, you're right. I didn't hear what he said in the video. That's being clipped, right? It made me laugh, but I didn't hear what it was.
It's like most of the game for you to communicate.
Yep, nope. Fucking mumbling! No good. Can't tell what that is. Just gonna have to delete it. No idea what that was.
Oh,
And yep, that's gonna be me. I'm way
stay
too
there.
far to swim
You
back.
better stay there.
Yeah.
No!
That's what you get, Stanji. That's what you get. I'm not your only enemy here.
Oh,
And yep, that's gonna be me. I'm way
stay
too
there.
far to swim
You
back.
better stay there.
Yeah.
No!
That's what you get, Stanji. That's what you get. I'm not your only enemy here. Okay, where are we? Soon, Bravely Default. And then move to there. Number 8. Party animals. Karma. Pan.
No! Screw you again! Screw
You can't even
No.
see it from this camera angle. Look, cause Ice Cube is just
I
spinning.
can see him, yeah.
Why is it just permanently spinning?
Oh, bye, Rosa.
Sorry.
Oh no.
Oh, lucky. He's still going. He's not stopping.
You spin me right round, baby,
Oh, good
right
punch.
round.
Oop. Whoops. Is this the same?
Why
Yep,
is it
that's the
just
same clip
permanently
twice.
spinning?
This one was me trying to clip it because I
Oh,
didn't know if
right.
anybody was clipping
Sorry.
things.
Oh no.
Oh, lucky. He's still going. He's not stopping.
You spin me right round, baby,
Oh, good
right
punch.
round.
Oh, well.
I'm underneath the ice. What the fuck?
Okay, once again, I'm going to download the long one.
Why is it just permanent?
This one decided to just open it as a video rather than letting me just save it as it is. Party animals. Spin.
Permanently spin.
Move to there. I've gotten used to my voice, but I still hate it. I mean, same. Same. You can't be a streamer for 2 years and not eventually get used to the sound of your voice, even if you're not a fan. It just kind of happens. Don't need that one. What is this? Oh.
I'm oh, a fish. Can I have it? Thank you. Not again.
Second time's a charm.
Mars, fish me out. Oh, you're dead.
I got
Just. Poof. That's what you get, Stanley. That's what you get.
Oh, a fish. Can I have it? Thank you. Not again.
second time's a charm.
Mars, fish me out. Oh, you're dead.
I got
Oh, this was the.
There's a star. You can go get it.
I ate it.
Get the thing. Get the thing.
Ow. Download. And now we're back in December, yeah, so we had 11 clips in January. Oof. Not many clips. January, though, as a month, is very quiet on Twitch. This is like a known fact. It's bizarre. On the star. Put that there. You just hear my voice and know I don't sound good. No, you sound good, Vaz. Perry will be short also, less days. Yep. And I already know for a fact that there's at least 2 days in February I also won't be streaming. I know for a fact I'm not streaming this Wednesday, and I'm not streaming next Thursday. So, oof. It's gonna be hard trying to make highlights videos when there's even less to work off. And then March is gonna be all Monster Hunter. Yeah, we end up falling into, I think we sometimes fall into a trap in that the best days for funny clips is always community nights, but because everybody is playing in the community nights, there's not always people around to clip things. Which is why there were a couple where I had clipped them, because I was like, people are playing the game. But you'll notice that we got a bunch of Party Animals clips once Das had turned up, and Das only turned up in the last sort of half hour. It's just, yeah, it's just how it is, you know, I just have to work around it. Anyone who joins Blue Monster to make sure to do silly stuff for clips, I mean, yeah. I mean, we only played the Monster Hunter beta on stream, and we got a clip from that. When was that? Was that November? Yeah, it was. I think it was.
Hold the left bumper and then use X and B to move through it, and then press X to place it down.
I don't.
Ah, there it is. Large barrel bomb.
I set a bomb. Bomb set.
Oh!
Ow!
He didn't stay asleep that long.
God fucking damn it! The edit of that was very funny to me. You should do web fishing again sometime.
Oh!
There's all these scorpions.
Ow! Yeah, there are. Yeah, we don't need to do silly stuff, it just happens. It does. That's the thing. It kind of does. And that clip was a prime example of course we didn't plan for the monster to wake up. It just did. So, yeah. I think if anything, I probably am going to have to sort of try to moderate both me and Spook when we're doing Monster Hunter so that we don't burn out too quickly. Because I know that the joke that we keep saying is we're just going to be playing it like 24/7, but health-wise, obviously, that's not good. So I will probably try to bully Spook to be like, come on, we're going to go for a walk, we're going to get fresh air and get some exercise, and then we will come back and we can play Monster Hunter for 6 hours. I might do that. I'd be like, you know, because the schedule, frankly, the times on the schedule's probably just going to be completely thrown out the window. It probably will just be a case of like, look, I'm probably going to be streaming, just check the Discord or just check Twitch to see if I'm live or not. So I might do a morning walk instead of an afternoon walk, which is generally how I do things. You know, I stream, I go for a walk, and then I stream again. So I might bully Spook and be like, we'll go for a morning walk. We'll have some food because Spook doesn't like having breakfast, but having a morning walk might give him a bit more of an appetite for it. So morning walk, breakfast, and then we can sit down and play a bunch of Monster Hunter. And if I know how this will go, I'll be like, right, I'm gonna go make us a sandwich, and he'll just keep playing. And I'll go make a sandwich for 15 minutes. And like, a cup of tea and stuff, and then I'll come up and like, eat some food. We're gonna carry on, and then I will probably try to maybe enforce that we actually stop for dinner. I might enforce that we actually stop for dinner. Yeah. Like, we'll probably, knowing us, we may even end up playing more after dinner, but maybe I won't stream. Just to, take a break from having to constantly be on that. Maybe. I don't know. I don't even know if it's one of those things where if I do take breaks where we don't stream but we are still playing, if I'll hold off doing the story. I don't know. Because obviously Monster Hunter is one of those games where you grind doing a lot of stuff, because obviously me and Spook will be playing in the day and stuff, but the evening is when a lot of other people will be available, so it would kind of suck if that was when we stopped playing. So we probably will keep playing. So it might be maybe me and Spook advance and do a bunch of story stuff in the day, and then in the evening when everyone else comes on, we go and do their story, because me and Spook are more than fine of doing things twice, because that's the point of the game. You hunt things multiple times. Spook probably, but I have to hunt monsters extraordinarily. The fragility of the male ego.
Keep.
There we go. Okay! That was well timed, Core. That was well timed. Someone clip that. Download that. Right, so I'm going to put these into two groups. So we've just done January. I'm going to put those in January, but then in the January folder, I'm going to make another folder, which is December 24. Because we're going to combine the two, because that is not a video's worth of clips, frankly. That's less than last year, I think. Just, but it's less than last year. Look at the numbers. There are clips missing from here. That's fascinating. Where? But anyway. So yeah, we're combining the two together. I think I forgot to send you a Monster Hunter video. Maybe try it. Not received a Monster Hunter video. Ah, there we go. Oop. Ah, I've seen this before. Get absolutely dead, Devil Joe. Devil Joe. That is how you flatten a pickle! One shot. It's not one shot of Oz. It's not dead. In Monster Hunter, when you kill something, you get a big victory screen that says you did it. Hunt complete. It's not dead, Voz. It's not how Monster Hunter works. Right, we keep going. You playing Balatro in the shower? I can hear it. Oh my god. I could fucking hear it. I could hear that. There was a phase 2 in there. That's not even phase 1. Monster Hunter doesn't really have phases. There are exceptions because the boss that we were fighting the other day does have phases, but they don't typically have phases. They just have a massive health pool. Let me double check the number. Monster Hunter Devil Joe health. I've never actually looked up, like, what the health pool of monsters is. So, Devil Joe, a regular Devil Joe apparently has 4,400 health, approximate. There is variance. And the average hammer hit maybe does 100 damage. So, as cool as that looked, do it 44 more times. And that's Monster Hunter. And it's really fun. This is what Voz sent me. Yeah, that's just a knockdown, which can happen when you hit monsters in the head, but he's still alive. Look at him writhing, he's still alive. Look, working in games and art and IT related industries didn't make me a furry, but it is a funny coincidence, you know? I'm just going to download all of these and rename them after. Yeah, because Monster Hunter is a little Dark Souls-y in the fact of, it's not, I wouldn't say it's as hard as Dark Souls, but it still has that sort of like, you know, you fight things multiple times and learn their patterns and they get easier, and if you get hit, it takes a large chunk of your health. But it's also in the general vein of like, the whole game is mainly just boss fights, because the whole game is hunting giant monsters, so the whole game is just doing a big giant monster boss fight. And some are easier than others because they're from the start of the game, and some are harder than the others because they're from the end of the game. But the whole game is hunting monsters, and they all have a lot of health. I need to get back on making assets, but I'm trying to get my videos done. This is so funny out of context. Bruh. This is 500 years ago you'd be tried for being a witch. Bruh. So easy. It was so easy. Yeah, I want to get back to making assets, but I'm trying to get everything else done. But I'm starting to get into the same problem that I'm still in the same problem I had last week when I was doing all the OBS and when I was doing OBS in the background, where it's like, well, I finished a commission and I need to do a bunch of avatar work, but I'm keeping the avatar a surprise, so I can't do it on stream. So I'm running out of things to do on stream. Assets like items of VRC, yes. Yeah, this is a cropped hoodie that I made, which I actually sold one of. Someone bought one! So the people have actually bought it. And someone bought the Arcanine Jex textures too. Big happy. They bought two different people. They bought the cropped hoodie for the Phoenix from Gumroad, and they bought the Arcanine Jex textures from Jinxie. Which reminds me, there was a picture that I was posted in another server that I'm in that I was gonna borrow and share in mine, which was this. I'm probably gonna share this. If you're buying something from Gumroad, make sure to remove every tracking from URL. Gumroad is planned to take 30% cut from artists if a product was found through the search or discover system. This starts basically now. The simple way to look out is find the question mark sign in the URL and remove everything after it. Then copy that URL into a new tab. An artist will get 30% cut from Gumroad if it has this layout equals discover with the question mark, because the question mark discover is a tracking link that told Gumroad's system to take a cut for 30. This link is added to the URL when you use the search function. If you use a direct link like this that doesn't have that at the end, the artist is cut from 10% from Gumroad. So without the tracking link, Gumroad will only take 10%. Remember that you need to open the new tab entirely. So not even buying from me. If you're buying anything on Gumroad, do the artist a favor and remove that. It makes no difference to you. You're still charged the same amount, but the artist is making less, which fucking sucks. And why I made a Jinxie, because Jinxie is 5%. So even without that, Jinxie gives you a bigger cut. I'm not gonna open Jinxie on stream because their sourcing system is sus. Yep, boobs, right on the front page. It's no good, I prefer giving to the artist. Exactly. I think everybody prefers that. Artists definitely prefer it, but from what I understand, customers also prefer it. You need to post your Jinxie page somewhere. I have been. When I released the Phoenix hoodie, all the socials I posted on had Gumroad and a Jinxie link. Because at the end of the day, there are some people who will just continue to use Gumroad. Because they'll be like, they'll want to use, how you have your Gumroad library. I appreciate people wanting to have everything in the same library. It's the same reason that some people will only use Steam instead of using, like, Steam, the Epic Game Launcher, and some other third thing. People like to have things in one place. Like, I get that. I kind of relate to it a little bit. So I don't blame people if they want to keep using Gumroad, which is why that bit there is important of, hey, if you're going to use Gumroad, I would prefer it if I got a 10% cut I got that Gumroad only took 10% of the purchase instead of 30%. Fucking hell. But yeah, I have been selling stuff on Jinxie, which is nice. People have been buying things, including the Jex textures. It's the first time that someone's done that, because I never actually sold one on Gumroad. Because we had that entire afternoon where we copied everything from my Gumroad over to my Jinxie. Excuse me. So yeah. That's just a fact. I think I updated the Discord page. To be honest, the Gumroad search isn't even that good to be charging 20% more. Yeah. It's actually baffling to me that a website is taking a 20% cut because you're using the search bar. Every website has a search bar. I can't believe they are monetizing using the search bar. I search for male models and I'm like, nah, bro, here are titty cats. Yeah, it isn't even that good. Look, not gonna lie. But look, Gumroad, we search dragon. Nova Beast, okay, is technically a dragon, fluffy dragon. The Winterpaw Canine is not a dragon. It is the second thing that comes up when you search dragon. It is not a dragon. Huh? I was thinking about this avatar the other day. I don't know why. I need to go try it on in VR. I don't know what it is. I like the look of it. I don't know what it is. I like the look of this avatar. It's expensive though. I might start putting avatar bases on Throne. You haven't considered already VGen is a popular platform for VTuber, 2D artists, and 3D model assets. I do know about VGen, but it's mostly for commissions, to my understanding, not for selling products. It's my understanding, at any rate. Yeah, it's one of those things where, as well, you gauge, you have to gauge consumer interest, and when Gumroad started becoming a piece of shit, every sort of like community that I'm in and part of kept saying Jinxie, so it was like, you know, the bulk of people are using Jinxie for VR. For VR chat, like, specifically, because obviously that applies more to me. I didn't see VGen get mentioned a lot, so I don't think that's where the community that it's not where my targeted audience is, if you get me. Though I may still make one just so I've got multiple things, but it's also just another headache of fucking hell, how many fucking websites do I have to manage when I am self-employed? It's so hard. Rant. Anyway, let's get back to downloading clips.
It's cute when you're excited about stuff.
See, even Galaxian's like, it's magic. Happy tappies. Buried treasure! Hold it right there! If you can get away with thieving the stuff we found first, put it in your back! And
boy.
Eat it.
Oh, boy.
What is I? Dance harder! Dance even. Sped up, it's not enough. Dance harder! Dance harder! The music is getting faster. You're struggling to keep so harder! Boy! You can't move your body anymore. You're ascending to a higher plane of dance. You're nearly there, you can feel it. Maximum dance! They are all exhausted.
Because it feels like I've seen so many. Oh, hey!
Hello, friend! Look at us. God, it's disgusting.
I am so rival coded, it's not even funny.
It's so silly. It's actually gross how on brand this is.
This is, if you ever see me and Blue just going for a walk.
This is what we look like.
This is what we look
We both own these outfits in real life.
Apart from the spiked collar, yes, I do. Oh, right, I'm ready. That what Das was trying to do was to push us into basically doing the pre-written Dungeon of the Mad Mage, and we were literally like, no! Fuck no, we want to play Blood and Sand! We're not here to play the Dungeon of the Mad Mage!
Even after all the things of like, this spell says that you can't push the cage, and Dash is like, this is a special version of the spell, which can be done. I pull out the immovable rod, and Dash is just sat there like, just let it happen!
No!
Let me show you a good time!
No! We're having a good time here! We're having a good time here, damn it!
Me and Buckley playing cards at the bottom of the cage, like, what do you think happened to them two? Probably died.
Just sort of looking up at the crazy shit happening above us, going, that's wild, it's a shame we can't help.
Was Nosdo there at that point?
No, and also wasn't present for that. Someone clip this. You've got fingers.
For now.
For now. Wow. Just throw that at the end. I'm sure I can trim that down into something usable. Sports seats super fast. What? Download that. Face. Huh? Oh, they're annoyed. Oh no, I can't believe I lost. Definitely give it a try. I want to. GG for your first rank win. My face says it all. My face says it all here. Just, huh? Huh? I'll do it. Damn. Sniped.
I beat the funny streamer.
Look at the
That's
stream!
the first answer
Look
they
at
choose
the
to show?
stream!
Interesting.
There was a moment I was like, what was this clip? Now I remember. I'll do it. Damn.
isn't a perfect match when it blanks.
No, not again.
All right, vote for the one you like best.
This whoever put the second one, you're targeting Nier and he's not even here to defend himself. What the fuck?
Das isn't here either.
That's true. Someone clip this, send it to Das. Thank you.
It was me, Dio.
I see.
All right, check this out. What Ronald McDonald dreams about.
No.
Bye.
Okay.
Make your answer stream safe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the room code?
The room code is... Wow. Wow. I'm sorry, what?
No.
Wow. Be funnier if I wasn't covering it over, which again, new overlay will stop from happening.
Out of its misery. One last trap. You need a perfect answer for your final escape.
No.
And that brings
Holy
emphasis
shit!
now to
What is this? This is
Holy shit!
This is fucking rigged!
Fucking goddamn it.
Wow! Let's go!
We would have caught up with 3 answers.
Yeah! I win! I win!
Rigged.
The World of Warcraft question at the end, let's go!
Stream a day.
Having that one. You loved and cherished idiots. How dare you? How dare you? You guys aren't ready for this. You guys aren't ready for this. You have to understand. Wow! Ha! How dare you be so lovely and adorable? You're all an absolute delight, and I love having you here. Get Hex! Aww, the letter. This was very cute. Oh my goodness, this is going to be adorable. You see a mess of quill strokes, you presume a mere scribbles, but after half an hour of intense study, you make out the following. To Exa, I took up coffees making, please enjoy. Cloves making, not coffees, clovesies. That's adorable. Very cute, that made me smile so much. That's adorable! Look at it! Okay, kids, one after another. we might be here a while. We might be here a while. I wonder if harpies have eggs or not. That probably depends on the harpies and which franchise you're in. Download that. What if Eurasia was a continent? Imagine! Imagine if it was! We love you, you're a great person, a streamer. Stop. Stop. Stop.
Oh, that was our.
Oh. my goodness, that was a bit. Did you see that build up to that sub? That was a funny coincidence. Thank you very much, Pyro. Thanks for gifting Ace a sub. Thank you. I might download the stop one actually. Download this one. Alright, this was me re-clipping something from November. I seem to recall. It's a December clip, but it was from a November stream. I went back and clipped something to show...
Magic spell to play with.
This was me showing off to the Plight of Princes chat, rather than for, like, clipping purposes.
I put like a little, it's called a spring joint. I put a spring joint toy on it. I got Magic Orb, yeah. This is just a free one. There's like loads of different ones that you can get to have cool effects, but this was just a free one and I just coloured it yellow.
And then the part 2 of that.
I can like pretend that I'm doing magic. It's not a piss orb. It's not a piss orb. You're just jealous because I can cast magic and you can't. So yeah.
Yeah, this one is actually December 1st, so I actually like made a note that this clip was a December clip.
Uh-huh. Extreme poop death. Thanks, game.
And these two, I think, are again going back and re-clipping older streams from when I did highlights videos. I need you guys to know that Spook also sometimes references this now.
Kiko when
references that now. It just goes when
small. This feels like a too harsh a stop. This feels like it needs to be more blended.
I did go back and blend it more. I did do
Stars
that.
need. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Don't tell me what the stars need. Look, I'm literally like looking at the viewport of the stream, just being like, God damn. God damn.
I'm already sorted for Ferality Somna. It's done. It's already done. Yeah, I already know what assets I want to make. Like, I got ideas for assets to start making in preparation for Ferality Somna, to already, like, start making things that hopefully match the theme. They haven't technically released the style guide yet, but, you know, you can take a guess. You can take an educated guess. That was a very squeaky hiccup. Right, so let's grab all of these and put them in here. Accidentally copied. I meant to move them, so I need to delete those now. There we go. Are we thinking of ideas? I already have some ideas. I already have some ideas of stuff to make. I just gotta make it, which I'll probably start doing. You're gonna show up in Somnicanth gear? Probably not. Probably not. I don't think I'm gonna do the theme of last year where I gave myself Monster Hunter stuff because it kind of fit in with Umbra. But I don't think it's gonna fit with Somna. What is my current idea? Spoilers. What is my current idea is this. I'm gonna make a VR chat version of the cloaks from Sky. I'm gonna try to. Pajamas for male and female Nova Beast, I'm pretty sure already exists. That's the thing, is that I think a lot of bases already have pajamas, and if they don't, they soon will, because the theme is Feraldi Somna is sleeping and dreams. So pajamas feels like it's the easy option, you know. I think a lot of people already have and are going to make pajamas, so I want to try and do something different. But we'll see. Seen a game called Aloft that might be in your wheelhouse. I think I vaguely heard of that. I think I bumped into another streamer playing it briefly. So you're probably right. Like, you could argue that the Skycloak theme is probably more fitting of Silver than it is of Somna, but my answer to that is you slap some stars on that thing and it is themed for Somna. Aloft. Yeah, that does look like something I would enjoy. Yeah, this is the one. Yeah, I briefly bumped into someone playing this, and I was like, "Oh, this looks neat." Yeah. Fair enough. Another early access one. They're already charging £20 for it? Jesus. Okay. Talk about the cloak reminded me of it. Yeah, I can see why. It's basically the similar thing, because they have that glider. Sure, I'll add it to my wish list. Something for the future, maybe. Let it cook. Let it cook. Yeah, that's my current idea. We also had an idea, I talked about it with Spook once when we were playing. It looks like an adult version of Sky. That's a bit mean to Sky. Sky isn't for babies. Sky's not a kid's game. Have you been to Eden? That's a bit mean. Sky is its own thing. I wouldn't, even though they both have gliding mechanics, I wouldn't compare them, because Sky, that says that it's a sandbox survival game. That is not what Sky is. Sky is not sandbox, nor is it a survival game. So that's a little bit of an unfair comparison, in my opinion. They both have flight mechanics. That's about it. Big yawn. I mean, Sky is a peaceful game and Aloft has violence. Fair enough. I wouldn't classify that as adult, it's just different. But it's just a difference of opinions. Aloft has a lot of help nature heal itself vibes as well. Love that. I love that. I don't know what number this is. Wait, painting noises. It's not open, I just closed it.
Look, working in games and art and IT related industries didn't make me a furry, but it is a funny coincidence, you know?
This is, Pico Park. Another fart. As far as you can tell, no spiders, though I feel they could be added fairly easily. Stop putting spiders in video games. Heck.
I'm just gonna go check something. You playing Balatro in the shower?
Balatro in the shower. What's this one? That's a happy tappy. That's a happy tappy. No, I want to rename it. I got 2 games we've been playing. I've been playing a game recently that has an arachnophobia setting, and Wilds also has an arachnophobia setting. And just because I've got two games in very quick succession have that setting, it has basically made me look at every other game and go, do better. Do better. If both a little indie game and a major AAA game can have arachnophobia settings, then what the fuck is stopping you? Do better. I can tell from the thumbnail what that is. That is Blue and Curls go for a walk. This is Eat the Treasure. This is Dance Off. What's this one?
To me that what Das was trying to do was to push us into basically doing the pre-written Dungeon of the Mad Mage, and we were literally like, no! Fuck no, we want to play Blood and Sand! We're not here to play the Dungeon of the Mad Mage!
It's true, though.
Even after all...
It's true. An option that turns all spiders into ducks. That's what the arachnophobia setting seems to have, like, 2 kinds. There's arachnophobia setting which turns the spider into some other thing, or arachnophobia setting that basically makes them just a blob or a bean or something. So Monster Hunter Wilds turns them into a blob, and the other game that I've been playing also turns them into a little blob. They literally look like a little coffee bean. They basically take off all the legs, all of the mandibles and the eyes and stuff, and basically it's just the body, which just looks like a little bean, and that's it. And then of course Lethal Company's arachnophobia mode turns it into a giant red word that says spider floating in the air. Geese, also horrifying. And quite famously, there was a Skyrim mod that turned them all into bears, I believe. I believe the Arachnophobia mod for Skyrim famously turned them into bears. Many limbs triggers it. Yeah, it's like it's a really cumulative thing for me. Like I can't place it down to one individual thing. It's like the combination of everything of don't like the legs, don't like the eyes, don't like how they move. It's a very just everything spider upsets me viscerally. You know, so I can't you know, prime example is I can't even really look at the spiders in Bravely Default. I just, and yet, you know, the ones in Pokemon I'm fine with because they basically don't look like spiders. Like they at most they aren't spiders because they don't have 8 legs. At most they have 6. They don't have hundreds and thousands of eyes, and they don't, you know, they make them colorful and kid friendly basically. It's mostly eyes. I don't like eyes. I will confirm I don't like eyes. The legs are also upsetting, but I also don't like the eyes. Because this is the thing that, like, you know, the new point of, like, calling them land octopi instead of calling them a spider. Octopus, I'm fine with octopus. I'm not fine with a spider. So it's not necessarily the number of legs. I think it is the kind of, like, the configuration and how, like, you know, spindly and... I don't know. It's just the cumulative thing of my... The thing is, like, my brain knows that they're spiders as well, is the thing. Because, like, when we played Lethal Company and I had the spider mode on, I was still terrified of them, even though it was just a big red word that said spider, and I think it was literally just because my brain knows it's a spider. I think my brain just knew. Although Lethal Company has awful scurrying sound effects, which also don't help. That's also bad. That's also bad. Too many eyes, 2 eyes good, many eyes bad, no eyes even worse. No, I think for me, too many eyes is the worst. No eyes is bad. For me, it's 2 eyes is good, no eyes is bad, too many eyes is worse. And I think it is. I think literally the line is like 4 of like, because like there's a couple of Has-Been Hotel like characters that have like 4 eyes. They have like two eyes, and then a couple of them have like secondary smaller ones, and they're fine. When we start to get into 6, I'm like, nah. When we start to get 6 plus, I'm like, you got too many. That's not right. You got too many. I'm referring to the stretch monster. I'm not fully sure what the stretch monster is, and I don't want to know. Stretch monster. Is that thing from Pan's Labyrinth? The pale man? See, he's got eyes in his hands, which is also upsetting. I want to stop talking about eyes. It's chat box. Wow. Question. Oh, Kezu. Call it a Kezu! That was a creative way. It was creative. The thing is that it's meant to be unsettling, so in a way it's like it gets a pass because it's like, yeah, it's meant to be. I think the thing that annoys me is that games just very casually put spiders in like it's not a problem. I forgot its name. You forgot Kezu's name? That's very funny because you bring up Kezu a lot, frankly. Yeah, for me it's how casually they just put spiders in, as if it isn't like, you know, something like the 2nd or 3rd most common phobia. Yeah. Games always just be casually like, we're just going to put spiders in. Like, it's really common. It's really common. That's why it just devolves, that's why I just devolve into, you know what, do better. Do better.
Where's the bloody shovel?
March of the Kobolds. Stop.
Keep on dancing. We love you. You're a great person to stream us. Aww.
Back in a few minutes if you want, then I'll see you later. Yeah, it is basically 1 o'clock, so it is time for me to stop for lunch. Extreme what? Yeah, that's why it's clipped. Yeah, it is basically 1 o'clock, so I will stop for lunch and go for my walk and stuff.
Uh-huh. Extreme poop death. Thanks, game.
There we go, there's the 3 clips. Okay, so we're gonna be combining both of those. I was right about December. December also really wasn't enough clips to make a video, and I said back in December that I thought it wouldn't because there were basically 2 weeks I wasn't going to stream for. So I was right, and that's why December didn't have a highlights video. So yeah, it was a good idea from Curls to be like, combine them, because there wasn't enough from either. So, yeah. So yeah, we're done. We're kind of done. You know what, guys? When I come back, I might test run OBS instead of Streamlabs. I might do that for the second stream today. Because I think pretty much most of it is set up. A lot of my Steam stream, not Steam, confusing names. A lot of my Stream Deck hotkeys won't work, but that's fine. But I think I might do that while we just have video editing. So yeah, I might do that for second dream. So yeah, we'll start editing them together. It's still gonna be a short video because I think even combined there's not a whole lot of clips, but meh, it's fine. Well, I think yeah, that's just it. I think in my brain I'm always like, it's got to get to 1 o'clock, but it doesn't. It doesn't have to get to 1 o'clock exactly. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go for my walk and look after myself and all that jazz. Oh, it looks like the sun's actually come out a little bit, so that's nice. Yeah. I'll see you in a couple of hours to start working on video highlighting. If not, enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you soon. Bye!